Right Honourable, I'm not acting. I'm the Deputy Attorney General, duly appointed. Right Honourable Speaker.
You want to argue with the Speaker?
I wouldn't dare.
Yes. And whatever we are guiding is for this Parliament. If there are some other guidances which were issued before, we thank it worked for that time. Now every accounting officer must come. By the way, and welcome you once again. Oboth is back. I therefore encourage all committees to avail in good time all businesses intended for the consideration in the first meeting. I equally urge the lead of government business to ensure that all bills planned for the first meeting are brought forward in good time to allow for their timely consideration. In relation to that, it has come to my attention that some accounting officers are not honoring invitations to appear before committees of Parliament. I would like to remind all accounting officers that it's their constitutional obligation to be accountable to the citizens of this country through Parliament where they are represented. I therefore beseech them to appear whenever summoned. I also wish to briefly inform the House that I recently attended the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association meeting in Lilongwe, Malawi, and it went very well. A report will be given. I appreciated the warm reception and hospitality of our host, as well as the participation, enthusiastic participation of the Ugandan delegation. The delegation represented Parliament very well and the country at large. A report on the meeting will be tabled before this House at an appropriate time. I want to thank you and welcome you once again. Oboth is back. Next. Yes, acting leader of opposition.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. And I want to also welcome you back in the House and thank you for this opportunity you have availed to me. Right Honourable Speaker, this week the Minister of Lands, my good friend Honourable Judith Nabakova, issued a statement suspending Section 70 and 71 of the Registration of Titles Act on issuance of the special certificate of title. To the best of my knowledge, I know that she's not clothed with those powers to suspend the operations of the law. So I would seek your indulgence and indulgence of government to know under what circumstance can a minister suspend the operation of the law. Because whereas she stated the reasons, but there are also good reasons as to why people apply for special certificates of title. I may want to maybe learn from the lead of government business under what circumstances the minister can suspend the law the way she did. I thank you.
Does the circumstances matter? But I think if it's the question of law, is the minister clothed with such powers? Then you will tell us the circumstances. You heard Honorable Paul Mwiru?
Yes, I did.
You are the acting Attorney General. I'm reliably informed. So, advise the House.
Right Honourable, I'm not acting. I'm the Deputy Attorney General, duly appointed. Right Honourable Speaker.
You want to argue with the Speaker?
I wouldn't dare.
Yes. You are acting because the substantive Attorney General wrote to me that you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand. I wouldn't dare start that argument. Right Honourable Speaker, my colleague's question is coined in such a way that he's not questioning the powers of the minister. He's asking for the circumstances. Now, in all honesty, I have not seen the statement. I need to understand whether what my colleague is saying is true before I can answer. I seek that we be given time to see what the allegation is, confirm its authenticity, and then we'll report back.
Thank you. You'll report back tomorrow. That's what Attorney Generals do.
Most of
They don't answer. They just don't talk far. So we wish you the very best. We expect you tomorrow. Yes? Communication?
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. Welcome back. And we are happy to have you both back. Right Honourable Speaker, you indicated that you visited Malawi, and I would like to welcome you back. I am one of the people with the opportunity to have visited that parliament. I don't know whether as a speaker you are able to observe the seating arrangement in that house, where members of parliament, a seat is reserved for every member of parliament, for every constituency throughout the 5 terms. So, Right Honourable Speaker, I have 2 issues. One is to confirm that in our new chamber that is being constructed, matters reserving a particular seat for a constituency are considered. 2, there is a pronouncement when numbers were huge. Remember when we were beginning here, the other side had so many members of parliament that time, and they would always encroach onto this side. Now that the numbers have gone down, Right Honourable Speaker, can another pronouncement be made so that numbers are few? We are sure that Rule 9.2 Rule 9.2 that says that the seats on the right-hand side of the Speaker shall be reserved for the leader of government and members of the ruling party. And the seats on the left-hand side of the Speaker shall be reserved on the leader of opposition and the members of the opposition parties in the House. Now that numbers have gone, the other days we would understand, Right Honourable Speaker, because of the surge of numbers. Now the numbers are down. Right Honourable Speaker, can another pronouncement be made by you? I'm seeking information from the Speaker. The Speaker. Thank you very much.
Where are you fearing?
I am just raising for an innocent clarification from the Honourable Member. Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable Member. The Honourable Member on the floor is saying the numbers have reduced. And we have just been sworn in, and the House is fully constituted. May I get a clarification from you whether some members have lost seats in this House? What do you mean by saying the numbers of members of Parliament have reduced when the Parliament is fully constituted and all the constituencies are represented in this House? Can you clarify?
Yes. To the record that the Speaker has, we have only 1 seat vacant. The number of members of Parliament has reduced by 1, from 529 to 528, due to the demise of Honourable General Moses Ali. So, you clarify. You started it.
Right Honourable, I don't need special glasses to give to Honourable Baliomus to observe what I'm talking about in the House. he can even himself that the numbers have gone down in the House in terms of attendance. Everybody is seeing what I'm talking about. Right, Honorable Speaker, the rules are very clear, and unless there is anything that forces you to do something, we should observe the rules the way they are. I think I've clarified.
I think the guidance, I'm told yesterday, the presiding officer yesterday handled that matter. So I think you were not in the House. And the issue is that that is the rule. But you started by saying, when we get the new chambers, even when it was not part of my communication. You wanted to tell this House how Malawian Parliament is better than here. Now, when I went there, unfortunately, I didn't go to the Parliament. I went for Commonwealth Africa region meeting where we met in a hotel, and from the opposition I had Honorable who? Fortunate somebody. Yes, so we had a very, very good meeting in a hotel. But from my thinking, any parliament which is built from this year onwards must have everyone's seat reserved. The only problem would be, where do you reserve the seat? Which side would you know? Because it will be changed, the only plaque off. But we should be able to have, because now if you say on the right, Honorable Patrick, now you are on my left. But from the way I see things, you might be in the same. Yeah. Huh? So the left hand will remain permanent, but members never. So, but the clerk, we've discussed this with the clerk, and next week we are meeting the contractors finally to look at the progress of the chambers. There are all indications that things are working out well, that this 12th Parliament will be ushered in the new chambers. And some of the things we anticipate is to see that we have chambers which is enough, everyone has a comfortable seat. Whether the member is there or not there, nobody sits in that chair. But the rest is really details to designate, you know, if you were now on the left, now you come back on the right, they will have to remove that. Like they do for pigeonholes. That's really administrative. So, Honorable Member, the rules require that you sit on my right if you are from the ruling party. And if you're from the unruling party, you sit on the left. But I thought there was, when Honorable Patrick was talking, I thought he was going to complain that they don't have enough space. But when I looked around, I said, what's his problem really? But he's emphasizing on the rule. So only when you find that you don't have enough seats this way, let's give the guidance. You would be under rule, you would be allowed to cross over with the permission of the Speaker, the presiding officer, then you can freely sit. So can we embarrass Honorable Patrick to know how many people he has on the left by you people coming this way if you are supposed to be this way? Let's see that right now. He's the one who started this game. We can show that today. Chair Legal, I was guiding that that is the rule. You only cross, yes, but for now, we can go by, you know, let's make him happy. And the independents sit this side. Yes, the independents sit this side. The UPDF directly here. I have seen some people who miss training and they are also occupying.
So you missed the training.
Yes. And the front row on both sides are for the ministers. If you are anticipating to be one, please still. Yes, can we quickly do that? Yes. Unless you are independent, you stay. So that we can make.
Independents can sit there.
Okay. So we shall do that on and off. It's not permanent. This guidance here is for today, since the sitting arrangement is of today. Because Rule 9.5 gives me the mandate to determine whether it is practical or not. So this is for today because there are some seats this way. The middle one there is left completely unoccupied, you know. So how does it feel? That's for today, the guidance. Tomorrow might be another guidance. Okay. Next.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to appreciate your guidance within your communication to accounting officers. But as I appreciate your guidance and advice to accounting officers, as a chairperson of an accountability committee, at times we have received interesting responses. An accounting officer writing back, stating that for us we are advised by the previous speaker, the Speaker of the 11th Parliament, to act this way or that way. I only pray that as part of your communication, you further guide that this is the 12th Parliament, you are the Speaker with clear and new guidance, so that accounting officers and witnesses out there will now respect all summons and invitations by parliamentary committees and adhere to accountability principles. I thank you, Right Honorable.
I don't know why you want me to go that side. You really think there is anybody in Jerusalem who doesn't know the new speaker is Oboth-Oboth? And that this is 12th Parliament? Every parliament comes with the leadership, and whatever we are guiding is for this parliament. If there are some other guidances which were issued before, we thank it worked for that time. Now, every accounting officer must come. By the way, it is the responsibility of Parliament to help the accounting officers to be accountable to Ugandans. So we cannot, and also I should guide that if they were used to calling a speaker, nobody should call me when it's summoned to the accountability committees. Everyone must carry his or her cross. Nobody should even use my name that they have seen me. Yes, I have come to correct a few things, including that impression. Not necessarily that there were some bad things in the past, but this thing of saying the speaker has told me not to come. I recently guided somebody and he had to attend. When a committee invites you, the committee is working on behalf of this parliament. We would have invited you here ourselves, but that's why we have committees. So that one is sorted and sealed. Can we have Honorable George Musisi? Yes? You are George Musisi? Honorable George?
Thank you for allowing me to say something about the point that you raised on accounting officers. And this can be helpful for the House, that the chairpersons, things through the clerk, when you write to these accounting officers, since we are the ministers are here, it would be very helpful if we are also informed so that we whip these accounting officers, because at the end of the day, we are accountable to these ministerial policy statements, accountability in the House, so it's a good rule, way of moving forward. I'm not amending your guidance, but I'm just giving this information so that the House can really, we need to work together to help these accounting officers to appear before you and be accountable to the people of Uganda.
That is from an experienced legislator and the former vice chairperson of caucus, is the chairperson of National Prayer Breakfast, is offering, because honestly, if you've been a minister before, you just see your accounting officers being grilled. And then you wonder, hey, you can't start calling. You were called, you know? So it is just out of courtesy that you people, when you invite them, you copy the ministers so that they know. So, yeah, we need to move. We need to move.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, that is correct, as proposed by the Honourable Minister, Honourable Bahati. But I would also want to use this opportunity to ask the ministers, since they are our colleagues, to behave like the Speaker, so that you do not call us to say, this one, Patrick, I know him, this Mwada, I know him, my accounting officer is not available. So you act like the Speaker has said, to say, no calling me or no stopping me, in the interest of promoting accountability in the country. It is correct. We shall make sure that you're coopted in as ministers, but please don't use your influence to fail the activities of the committees. Thank you.
Please, they cannot be like the Speaker. There is only one Speaker. Yes, I had picked, I have been given some guidance here. Honorable George Musisi, we have a few matters of national importance that I want to ask the government side to pay attention, and then we can go to our main other discussions.
Thank you.